Connection is taking longer than should do. Okay. So, no, they mean who shimpo. But the coho I need you to I can't say anything. Okay. So, good afternoon, Ghana 4. Yes. Mediatriana Maker. So, good afternoon, Ghanaians, and Mimamuna Kwaba Edoba Kazan TV. So, now, Anopino, there are issues. Person may call life kakra. Na me so me chair my dream. Na ye yina ye hwe se bibia be ye kama. Wo hwe en somewhere ekoso na wo hwe ne ACC na we bisa ho se aso omanya ye wo mu ene ehun semsem no e ana san na esi etie. En me hu se issue bia ba beda ho se enra I think Enra also and about say Nana Romeo, who is a presenter like me, Wakoye Juma and Wafre Wendy Shay as an artist, say Omra show so. And Oba show so no Hamodi Ababeto say you can't say Wendy Shay walk out of the interview simply because one particular question obisa no Ankoye Amfama Wendy Shay. Now, but Tanasia metie interview no, and a mashimwana me who say So is this really the question I present and beside? Now, if it's a question, Tinama Wendy Shay bufuya, Wendy Shay bufuye on which score or what grounds, and also Wendy Shay ebu efu. Presenters are bound to ask questions, and me sure say nimpe bi was asisi bia no I obliged to questions be bisa no. The only thing in say wona we nipa no aye bisa question no wo no ubetumi ade to me say that question where you want to answer or you don't want to talk about. Yes, the presenter might be wrong asking you that particular question, but two wrongs doesn't make right. The reality is two wrongs doesn't make right. Inti so when the Shay bufu na or walk out of the studio and I say or walk out of the interview that na one Abranti and a friend Nana Romeo dia. To be honest and sincere, when the Shay was wrong to have done that. And walking out doesn't make the question no unprofessional question. And I say an unprofessional question and obisai. I think I'm making sense here. Say walking out of the interview doesn't make the presenter unprofessional or doesn't make the presenter no say question obisai no a unprofessional question. It doesn't add anything to the presenter or take anything from the presenter, but rather no expose how you can't say for me say for shallow minded or say just what do you more sana ube few say yes presenter there is a question to question a presenter there is a per question no when be question or person obisa into ubuafu. Now, we walk out of the studio, and I make us say it doesn't take anything from the presenter, nor add something to the presenter. Jumana Woyan, but the only thing in the same, a cherawa dreamu, send a wajumu do, and answer wajumu endo. I'm saying all this, my main call live on Instagram, crank. I'm saying all this because of experiences. I'm saying all this because of experiences gather. Yes, first and foremost, Yansha Mamindi kind Emra Wendy Shay and Kasa as an artist. No, for my this year, I am in Kwana my life. And you bring down so I would be a homie. And first and foremost, Yansha Wendy Shay and Kasa as an artist. Yansha say yaka artist here then. Artist no coming from the backdrop or the background of being a public figure. Anamebwa. You can be an artist. Automatically you become a public figure. Automatically you become a role model to the society or whoever be or follow be. And that is the reason why in here we call on social media handles now. One more that large number of following, you know. And to be no be hard. You follow ni bebre. Nam comfort the chi no more follow no. Me addresses our issue we say me so me a presenter. So if me sa any artist for me no monanti me footballers any renowned sports personalities any edin come into me so me share what will maybe escalate to that level ebema obi beka say waba me show, then the person will choose to just walk out of me. What you say? So we free studio so woko and any me problem entia ama make some way. So when the Shay maybe when the Shay do man on TSC. One say in a sense that we are public figure. So any doubt be any rumor be a cause when impact media, that was the best time or the greatest opportunity a human being like Wendy Shay will have in her career to address any issue be maybe Ukraine and yet issue for the interest of the presenter. Sometimes when we ask questions that we presenters need bisa artists for footballers or whatever. Recently, me interview be many guy a friend say Mubarak Wakasu, and that interview no a national issue. The same interview, people were behind the curtains forcing Mubarak Wakasu to retract what he said on the interview. A national topic. Say or see a football in the entire winning trophies in and say football na ye wo krom ha no. Then also football na ye krom na me ntimi win politics NDC MPP. Obi say Menu Augustina Instagram or say personal issue is personal. We don't have personal issue with presenters or public figures. Public figures don't have personal issues anymore. When you can be a public figure or public icon, you need personal issues. Or personal issues, or marital issues. By your relationship in penetrating your personal. When you are dating and your personal issues. When you are dating, it's not personal issues. When you are married, what warrior, that is the time we can say, what warrior your personal thing. Or personal way also handle. Let's take for instance to say Ochiami Kwame. Ochiami Kwame aware ne yeri da. But how many times I watch your muhonsem? But before Ochiami Kwame and worry, you know, maybe o date and what implant you bet o dating and for speculating rumors. So people will speculate, say so many things around a day your friend say dating or relationship. Because relationship in any guaranteed and the normal baby internet and some baby in a womb. But when it comes to marriage, that is the time say okase mean preaching against obi odin and no see obi warrior who and no they me preach against say when obi warrior and no the personal issue no what take is this is what he want or he or she want to do with her life and also obi a person and spending the time into no the personal. But dating any relationship, especially when it's not official, now be speculation. What you say, and that is the time people will speculate. Into Abia in this particular juncture, no, as some year canino. Abia when the Shay as an artist, you know, will name who she is in the society. Maybe you know name. Into moment to me address issue one by one. Issue me addressing one by one, and son of my baba arrival. On you can't say Nana Romeo and Casa Dia number show no so as a presenter, whether the question will be say a professional or unprofessional, no number bear non so. Into when the Shay as an artist, you know, maybe when the Shay no and say Adiana or Yanasi, because or your public figure and public figure you have nothing to hide. That is the reason why me, for instance, I always tell Zandy, say things she used to do before, no, on to me and things Zandi Kamel used to do before, she can't do it today. Zandi Kamel can't do those things she did before, not today, in a sense that I alone can understand, say, okay, Zandi Kamel, wait me I could show so, obetumi am obi so sabe wo nofo obetumi akwa bibia opebia me emfa me ho because say me I'm a media person. I understand the job she is doing, but she is not married to me alone. I have family, she also have family, and at the same time to the bigger picture no when Crawford they look up to her say or ye role model or ye role model into Wufa Sanyomi into contest. That is the time you become mindful of whatever you do as a public figure. They are not celebrities. They are not celebrities. Celebrities is somebody why they are world celebrated and a friend celebrity. Ghana Hanayana make say some confirm me come and we call them public figures. Or public figures or public icons. Icons. Into Yamfanisa. Into Wendy Shay walking out of the interview though. Doesn't make Nana Romeo say Confontia says and Nana Romeo a good presenter. And as a question will be saying a unprofessional question. But a chere how when the Shay not Junumuno mere efa. Because our question ye be sawa. What to me a year no. I say, was the interview meant for promoting her music or relationship? Come on, GH, stand up. She was called for an interview. Yes, so I'm not any interview. It is our interview, no, whether a music promotion or whatever. Time you know interview, no, she doesn't pay or she didn't pay for that time. So the presenter can choose to ask certain questions or person bisa. And also no, it falls within the legitimate right of Wendy Shay. So also can choose to answer question be or person heading. Oh yeah, no. Until your questions and you can say oh yeah, no. I better to say this question. I don't have any interest in it, so I can't answer. But walking out of the interview, not establishing the fact to say whether it is true or false, still now what created the vacuum for people to still continue to argue say ebia no kre am panting on person like kasafa hono. Into what you say into normally will say your way options no na you say when you become a public figure. There is nothing personal again when you're personal because what we are brought to church man for. That is the reason why your friend public figure. Internet your baby no to meet na didi. Internet your baby no to meet na kono monsa. Internet your baby no to meet na dim komo. Baby out to meet na yeniti no. Yes, so you're public figure. So people think about you more than you think about yourself. I see so Obi was your friend say Instagram. Also, so she said no. Why was he still insisting? He was insisting because of still our proof or evidence. It is all can know not the evidence now. Abba, or can yes it end the question and did that conversation on whether she's dating Bullet or not. And when Nana Romeo Ebisa our question is simply because there was this same issue around gay and your friends when a Sean in the manager earlier before me and me an interview with Abeko Santana. Earlier before they kept on asking her, say, is she dating her manager? Or say no. Now Edu baby and who could dim where you did chin and idea. Was the manager no a body shame no and they've been going out and how even everything started, you know, after was starting a kind of story. Nobody is interested in the story that you are telling again. Because before don't would deny saying anything and you know correct. She said she didn't want to answer that question, that she still asked go and watch the interview well. Abena interview ne machine ye. Nana Romeo asamno ononso can say our evidence into unfamra na evidence ebe prove say onone bullet chimpna into unfamra ana yes or no men famra na o betumi de aba me say nya no krenti evidence afire den fabra but it's her personal life and I can say in personal life but or a public icon or a public figure. Into public figures, majority of things in na won't mean find your personal beam and your personal. There will be a baby nada one your personal beam.
When the Shay controversy for it.
What you say? When the Shay Nanka and some baby one home, yes, so recently, Kramika Mesa music one way, I name in community in farm or was it? Yes, so recently, Lumber promoting in Bakubi.
The boy is mine.
The boy is mine. Yes, so when the Shay we bullet and Kasa, your voice note. As will be a friend, a girlfriend, will be saying, "No, that was share then, was share draws, so I said, one share draws, or there be another me that naked. I'm the buy, and make speculate a rumor, and I feel bar public, I be go viral near dinner, you some for beside. I'm say, I know you're prank. So you give the grounds for people to always speculate about you. Intermediate, media me can say, when the shade there, a warning to me as a human say. Or questions obey to make use of obey answer and answer or answer. But this issue, know how she handled it and even walk out of the studio, no. Still, wrong and justify whether she's dating Bullet or not. Still, now no, it's still uncovered. What you say? Into your hoka crano, moment ye. Now back to Nana Romeo. Said. Anka wonam ana wa question obi a fan na we hu a obetimi bisa sa question no ana obi bisa nti o say wankasa winya abotre na we the answer no because asam na we bisa no general public ni na etie answer we the eba nti o say wo hu say ne no mesitenti de journalism no yes obeka say he was unprofessional at that part so baby so be personal issues. But personal issues and your personal to public figures. Your issues are not personal to public figures. And as one case on one seminar, and your issues anymore. To one people are more interested to know say they would die. Was sorry when you're near and I won't the these are things that cost our public figures, no on my lifestyle. Boy, you say a comedy. I come to nothing if you no mess up Bian, but to bit me feel Marco do it be Marco Tribas, you can't say, oh, Nimpos me say, and I know I'm this Taladugan. The story be bassy, Shannon to one in your maybe, yeah, I never be do Salafona. In some comments, we catch in the personal life. Saladuga was turning him or to Imogenisika, and this why homeless, say in the personal life. But why was set and Kofo was interested to know, say, or you are quite homeless in Tianya interested in say, that's what any problem Amano. Because the level not wait to know, or a public icon, or a public figure. What you say? Into sometimes, I said, Hackman, Blackson, I said, working out was the best because if she would have stood there, it would be something different. Yes, and can be something different because Nana Romeo super so say he had an evidence at that time. You know when the Shay no be so proven wrong. So when the Shay is lying for sleeping with her manager. As what could delay shows or else and the same thing. But who could delay shows what you feel comfortable to talk. But at the end of the Romeo dear, more person more painting or yes now who says or a bad presenter. But question will be silent was a legitimate question. A question about whom, answer whom, how you handle the question. I had to say me kwa Beku Santana shows you. Now Beku Santana be some say. Na wono baby mother no wo be ware no o bona maniana baby mother me be ware me ne fa adwene bom nti me bisa be ku say me baby mother no me ne fa adwene bom me ne fa adwene bom. The only thing that concerns me is the baby and not her. And akola no anyini akola bi onum o maame no fo and abeka say be you care for akola no and maame no but this onum bi odidi. And the only thing is say I have to cater for Aqualano, Nedi Diamini baby, Marie, Michelle Hammer, my coffee. What you say? In this case, you know, the questions the presenters will push you to the wall, but a chair, how mentally tough you are to answer certain questions. Working out, maybe I will say it and say it again. Say working out of the interview doesn't make Nana Romeo a bad presenter. Rather, no, some of us, I beka say bia yansu game ni yetiase no. Yansu you feel say I expose how shallow-minded Wendy Shay is. If she said no, so why would you still? Also evidence. The no doesn't end the question. Or say I have evidence. So if you say no, should I bring it out? And you couldn't say yes or no. That is the issue I make come want some to say. Don't mind her, cry. She will suffer for. Me say, people were trolling. Get away who you fancy? Ebony. People were trolling more than Wendy. She for trolling Ebony. But Ebony did not. Now say by a crime, mama say, oh dear, so for penny for Cromonia, so for a dating yard. Obian trolling Wendy Shay that much. But the mental toughness, psychologically, how I cycle and how I would tell you, man, as me, I always say this. So what tell you, man, away and I say. Now I cycle. Uko interview Bianca presented me. Me make me a interview 100 will come presented me and yam when some crime draw caption that or may caption that. Me wunya that level no. Because before you would think I've already thought already. What you say? I say that is Ghana for you. Exactly, maturity is necessary. Yes, in fact, if you're not matured enough to say, "Obefuse asami baby say biya yatem didi." We don't manage that. I no cry na say no cry. Oh, me manager David. Me ni close pa but me ni bibia ye. Oh, me manager David. So mbetumi afre na bi so me ni hwie. Are we sure? I me ni hwie. Hey, me we evidence o. E kire say we no manager da. Me ni manager date. And no evidence afire den. Fabra da me nso yin hu. And me person me prove me innocence on this same issue because nko fa from me can want some social media people are asking me internet me this platform me fan clear me hu. Other issues to be bad, you to me ko interview no akasa an opposition use our platform the other or the clear issue na akoso no until this is the first time I want to speak about this issue but where the obisa any there moto work kase and the anya no kre and say me de ne meka ne say Nana Romeo question no obisa ye no if Wendy Shay answer question no e prove Nana Romeo wrong that would have made Nana Romeo question no an unprofessional question. And also, Nana Romeo no to become an unprofessional presenter. So to me, prove no wrong. And Ankebe who said Nana Romeo no and your presenter Papa Okrumha. But whilst the fact now what issue no mono, young to me establish a fact and any young who no cry woman there. Still now it stands to say some of us, you know, or some of the people no, are still behind. If I say Nana Romeo. Say I say question abaya den abawom and lady no went to me answer that question. Intermediate I said dear don't mind them move on dear but there was I'm very proud of your wife. Okay. I said the way she behaves shows that the speculations are fact. Mona mo kasa me nkɔhwɛ interview ni biem no. Wonso kono kobo playback na hwɛ Nana Romeo bisa first question say is it true? So when you bullet to trim plan answer mood they tell us when they show when the share the facial expression. Kwache sometimes uko court a your facial expression with demeanor. And I'm a court to crano and the questions be tata wama wo krabia we refuse when I say unya matured enough. There are certain things on your bed to mkwana nyano kre. Uko quarter Sandra money nan elho. Hey Zandi. I love the support you are giving at the background. Oh, Zandi, they know my pamano. What you say in the industry, no, there are certain things you need to understand. Those things you need to understand, say a kind industry, no, for presenters to ask unaware questions. Questions that you are not even expecting. Because almost show no more, you know. They need to create content. And content now, no, you are a public figure. People look up to you, so they will use you to create content. Into a hano, how I best cycle your mental fortitude, you know, and I bet you say one kasane jumana way and what you say, and you are ready for anything that will come to you in the industry. And yes, sir, little way be approach be the mama be full so be in pewasem. But you wouldn't say be how you handle it, you know, and as I say, you say handle with issues, you know. And the one kasa who kwan ya obefa so a obe handle we issues nten no na create sa na ma bebriya eya na presenters ni artists fu akwenye problem na ehun se bebre e wokom ha na nkofo keka kasa na ma we na I say boss it's like she was scared that the evidence in Romeo that is exactly the fact that we are talking about here. The lady was scared. And what was she scared about? A den and that lady no osuro send the Romeo bet me the about. So the facial expression alone justify say there was an iota of truth, or there is an iota of truth in what Nana Romeo was pushing Wendy Shay to bring out. I say on day, also Wendy Shay will apologize to Romeo. Oh, one day, also one day, okay, Lady Zambi, one day Wendy Shay will apologize to Romeo. Exactly, she will apologize. Because turn and to me establish a fact in you. Speculating so cause why you give room for people to now monitor you. What you say? Speculations cause more. Now you give room for people to monitor you. What you say? Inti, we should be mindful of how I hear nyomo krumha. Anyhow I hear win. Me say behind Wendy Shay. Nanka ma bashi e can say Nana Romeo for asking such a question. But in this case, you know, and I'm saying Wendy Shay and to me I establish any fact on the show, not dear. I will be behind Nana Romeo rather. Namum ma catch Wendy Shay said those who advise Wendy Shay, you know, should sit her down and let her first and foremost understand the job she is persuading. A Jumana warrior will go so a warrior. Moment in Tiasie was it, please ask what do they understand by interview. And no, Samuel Jackie Afrakoma Dankwa. Interview also Uber interviews over promote now Uber Tieska. Airtime station workeska. So you can't set questions for presenters to ask you. Because you are not the person who paid presenters over there, and you didn't pay for the airtime. So in as much as he want to use his airtime to push your song, the same thing obey to me using the airtime and also to ask you the questions that you think say are unnecessary questions. Obey to me using the same airtime, because whether you people bring songs out na enyumne kwa ba wo nyansa wo mo nyansa ni mo presenters turn out to promote your songs whether it makes sense or not. We don't even think about it. Now presenters say but the same thing the presenter bet me use on the platform to ask you question of say it doesn't make sense or it will make sense to you. Intimasam no masam no busuafo me kwa adwuma me meeting bi nti me the means I'm be see her no pain. Or say, I'm the real empress. Why does she find it difficult to answer? In the name of people, ask her same question. When Bullet was interviewed by Nanama McBrown, why didn't he behave childish like that too? Okay, Abinana, this girl should answer all the questions that the presenter presenting it to. Menka so answer questions na. But questioner, you baby sound, what should the gravity of the questioner? Now what should the implications about me about future? And no na we are artist, we are actor, we are actress, whoever we are public icon for interview. When you are going for any interview, your mental toughness, how you psych yourself, and it should be a key. Because who wants certain questions and from a presenter no. And your examination hall. Na waka say wakuchu upon to kwa wemu de beto nti eto answers ni nie. What you say nti meme the American say yes lady no nye obi a by force say also ko interview bi or answer question bi also answer, but the same thing so na by force is a presenter so embisa questioner and no dear it will sweet the artist na waba show no so no yeni mbre bia ho I say it's time for her to confirm it and stop hiding. Okay. Lady Zambi, exactly. People will start monitoring her because an American, she say what creating room for incorporation for money tower or be better me to tower in your picture now be a chance one bullet no. I trim banana say be okay. When the phone Zandy phone there then bet him there be oh yeah put a baby as okay. I know it's I know it's you. Thanks for explaining it to me. Okay. Nana Romeo dear. Wabiro. Please, can you ask them the word unprofessional means to guy? Unprofessional. They say come out the BBI unprofessional. BBI unprofessional. Think me the best here why? and nsu anto a ye be share pipe no nsu anto ye be share pipe no Yankopon tine ne munchire mo mo amuhwe na anwubre Kazan TV on YouTube Kazan TV on YouTube and you bring exactly 7:38 p.m. live latest by 8 p.m. live on YouTube Kazan TV ebeba ho eba address issue me de Archbishop Duncan Williams ne bane de ne be kwa anwubre me yesofo ba intino mekasa from the background of being a pastor's son. Na makase aso, is it right to say asofo ne be share ye chinchan chia say yenso yen be asofo ne bia na ana say ye de any right to say be ye ne yakoma pa na ye krape ana say ede na ya na ekoso asofo ne fie enwubre no na me address me yesofo ne ba ne bi nti me ba me address sa asem ye be hwanya omo issue na me be kan ho asem specifically omo de I don't care akwa na oyi ne be ma to so wono eposa na wo hwa ne be ma ase pop skin de kiti me zini omo akase fon de kiti wo kan pop skin boafu o ti ase nti enwubre ye be dis ankomo no enwubre me dis ankomo no Kazan TV on YouTube Kazan TV on YouTube ne ya share insunsanso a pastors no emma eya na ekọ so na ye den and eya na ye nti a ekreti sa nneoma nyina nti enwubre no. These are the things that we will probably talk about. As it tells Zandi, her Lamborghini girl says hi from UK. I'm real Empress. Also Lamborghini girl said okay. Until those watching on YouTube and those also watching on Instagram, and you bring it the same thing. We'll be live on YouTube and at the same time live on Instagram. Now, Yashe, is it right? So for person chinchina or the bear to prison? Okay, Gino, mental slavery. What you say? Mental slavery. Searching church uninia. Ombe to send papa. Ombe dini papa dear. Me say I will speak from the backdrop of being a pastor's son. Me software ba. Nti me ba me chire me yahwe se aso e right to say papa fon be share chincha. Say nya right nso e dey na wom ene sa nnoma no. But mona maya kese to trade di na ma de na is a pen drive 2 gig no. Ye hia no krom ye per terabyte. Ladies ne per terabyte. Nti ye mpesa 2 gig 4 gig pop skin mo 2 gig ne 4 gig na de na ye so ne ade ye per terabyte. E man abono per terabyte. I say we want to see beautiful wifey. Now wifey is sleeping. She is sleeping and she will be live in the evening 8 p.m. on YouTube and on Instagram 8 p.m. Kazan TV on YouTube and also no Instagram se be call live Facebook and so me sure say no so be banti montamu chuko enwubre be address issues in this ade no na me we lady be so me de ne ho asem be ba friend ya akira me de ne ho asem be ba enwubre to see order or resting till you remember live for Kazan TV. So those of you that will be watching, keep watching and keep subscribing. There were Kazan TV and there were Camel TV. Camel TV ni me. Me real name no. So KK ni na montia say Kofi Camel KK no. Na Kofi Camel na KK TV. Kofi Camel TV. And it's a my Camel TV. Na Kofi Camel TV KK TV. Nti sanity nti see no Camel TV ni nso ho nti betumi akọ subscribe we Camel TV either Camel TV or Kazan TV no ni na the same but Camel TV no subscribe sisi anke me ne beje because e ho no content e wo ho no ano shipa content TV what is say Archbishop Duncan Williams akasa me de ato e wo Camel TV nti ko ho na ko subscribe na ko tie nsam a Archbishop Duncan Williams aka ne ba ne say oh, na mental slavery ni draws nti enwubre mema mo break down why my exclusive interview bi nso enwubre nti montam chuku why okay bye bye ana mo obi bi ka kire na mo Instagram na de na ya mo ye no say no an